Asia is as big as United States, almost the same. And but do you know that China has about 5,000 years old of history and culture? There's one thing that people may not be aware of is there are 56 ethnic groups that live in China. 56.
Wow.
Each ethnic group has their own language, culture, way of life, different religions, and of course the dance could be very different. So you can see the style is different. You're gonna ask me, who is the majority population in China? The majority population in China, we call them Han, H-A-N, Han. Can everybody say Han?
Han.
Great. Yes, so myself, I'm a Han. Miss Carrie is Han. And the president from China, Mr. Xi Jinping, he's definitely Han. So 91% of the population are Han. So we're going to begin with Han celebration. Let's welcome Miss Carrie Lee. Chinese dance, a lot of the time we have to dance with different types of props. So what do I mean by props? Props are the things that we hold when we dance. For example, this is 100% pure silk from China. China is a country that invented silk years ago. As a matter of fact, 1,000 years ago, during the Tang Dynasty, China already started trading silk with other countries. So silk fan is one of the popular props that we use for Chinese folk dance. So when we learn fan dance, the first thing we have to learn is how to hold the fan. You could hold the fan horizontal, vertical, in front, behind, and then you have many different ways of closing and open the fan. And then you have to learn how to twirl the fan. After that, you have one more arms, one more hand. You could use a handkerchief so that you could coordinate the fan, the handkerchief, and the feet works all together. So that's a lot of coordination for a Chinese folk dance. Lantern. There are two festivals that we use lantern. One of them is very obvious. Anybody want to guess?
Happy New Year.
Chinese New Year, right? Chinese New Year, absolutely. Now, Chinese New Year go according to the lunar calendar, which is according to the moon. The regular calendar we use is according to the sun. That's why, our New Year and Chinese New Year never ever match together. That's the reason, okay? And traditionally, we used to celebrate Chinese New Year for 15 days. Think about it, wouldn't it be nice? 15 days. But not anymore, we can't afford it anymore. Anyway, it's still one of the most important holidays in China. That's for sure. So on the 15th day, when you get a full moon, you notice the moon sometimes is round. We call that a full moon. Yeah? So the first full moon, that's what we call 元宵节. During 元宵节, that's where everybody would decorate their house with lantern. And when you walk on the street, you will see all kinds of lantern. So that's why Lantern Festival. There is another time that you get to see lantern is according to the lunar calendar. Remember, I said lunar calendar? August 15. Again, just another full moon. Let me tell you my experience when I was little. I used to look forward every year for my mother to get me a new lantern. Every year I get a new lantern. Because the lantern comes in different shapes, different size. It could be a shape of a dragon, or a rooster, or a house. So every year I get a different lantern. So when it's August 15, when it turned dark, I will carry my lantern, walk on the street. I'll be looking at your lantern. You'll be looking at my lantern. Just like Halloween, right? Don't you dress in different characters and you walk on the street?
Yeah.
For me, it was my lantern. Okay, all right. We said there are 56 ethnic groups and the majority is Han, remember? So that means there are 55 minority ethnic groups. So even if someone major in Chinese dance for 4 years, you never get to study 55 of them. A lot of them are still in a very primitive level. We're waiting for the professor to take the technique, the basic movement to the university and develop into a piece like today we performed for you. Today we're going to bring you the Thai ethnic group, and they live in Yunnan province. Province is equivalent to a state like Georgia state. They call it province. So Yunnan province, there's this ethnic group called Thai, and it sounds like Thailand. As a matter of fact, they live close to Thailand, and they live close to Burma and Vietnam. And so their dance is a little bit influenced by the culture that's surrounding the country. So let's enjoy next dance. It's the Thai lady.